Hello, and welcome back to Idol Slayer. So, as you can see, I've accumulated quite a lot of souls, and also I have a new friend, and that is the Cyclops. So, very exciting changes, and basically, we're only looking at having a few more things to go before our next Ultra Ascension. So one of the things I was curious is the next Ultra Ascension even worth it? Honestly, I had been debating this back and forth because there really isn't, in my opinion, too much that really is a great thing to unlock. And I need to be very clear about that. I have 3 things left to go. I have chest in a chest. I have Sacred Tome of Death Pack. Now that does unlock the boss fight. And I have Time Skip. So, realistically, those are the 3 things left. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get the Steel Crate. Maybe with enough trillions I'll be able to generate more money, but I am, like, nowhere close, even fathomably close, to being able to craft, and it's kind of disappointing, the crate. It requires 5 OD. That's huge. I'm nowhere near having that much. How do you actually get this from where I'm at? Is it just, you know, let me look at this over here. I have to find it. Is it just I don't have enough trillions, you know? But see, even I question this, right? I need to spend, I think, I have 52 trillion left to go. Okay? So I'll get about 10 times as much. 10 times as much here. Maybe that will get me closer. That gives me 2.3 ST. Then I could maybe get the Extreme Quest. Now the question is, what do the Extreme Quests unlock? And we're looking right now. Extreme Quest. Okay, it does unlock the spear at a cost of, the first level is 51. Okay, so, and if I get the spear, will the spear be enough? I mean, this is going to be interesting to see how it plays out, honestly. Alright, so that may be the only route I have forward. And to get the spear, I do need to kill 1,500 giants. Now, I will say, I do sort of wish that it was different. That's a very vague statement. I mean, I do wish the cost for this was reduced. I mean, I'm assuming OD is after ST, and I'm hoping that, you know, with the spear unlocked, I'll actually be able to afford it. And it might be true if I get about 10 times what I'm at now. But again, that's a long ways away. Alright, here we go. So that's sort of where I am from an Ascension standpoint. Now, obviously, I did get the Cyclops. That's why I have 2.2 trillion souls. I'll be honest, I've been playing other games more. Oh, I didn't even get my 2x next pick. Yeah, it was right there. So I haven't had much time to farm as much, and I've been leaning on the Cyclops. That was kind of my goal. That's why I pushed really hard to get the Cyclops before Dragonflight launch, so that I would have it to just farm passively during this time. That said, we have completed all the silver boxes, so yeah, I mean, honestly, the only reason I feel like I would even Ultra Ascend is for Time Skip. And the only reason to Ultra Ascend for Time Skip is because of the way Cyclops works. Because Cyclops is a monster, and being able to Time Skip him for -6 hours, his default duration is 1 day, 2 hours, and being able to Time Skip him would basically mean that you could run Cyclops once a day. That's actually a big change. Actually, wait a second. If it's, well, I guess a little easier to run it more than once a day. I think he's 1 hour and now I'm not sure. Because that's true, with a time skip, you can run Cyclops once a day right now. But I guess it does make it faster, you know. I mean, again, the entire purpose of getting that is to buff Cyclops. And with a buff Cyclops, it then... buffed Cyclops plus inner power, then it changes things. That said, since we have, you know, I'll grab the next box, and if it's not anything good, I'll go ahead and pop a raid. But again, even with the 2 trillion, we're not going to buy anything. The only thing we could buy is chest in a chest at this point. And again, I would hesitate to do that because of how inner power works without getting the special boss fight. I mean, oh, thank goodness, I need a bonus stage. That's the last thing I need for my dailies here. I did make the mistake of re-rolling my weekly quest after I completed the dailies for the day. So I have to get 18 of the dailies, and I only had 24 instead of 28 potential options. I certainly don't like the Portal one. I did complete the Portal one time, but that required me to do a lot of bonus stages, and I haven't been getting as lucky with the bonus stages. I mean, again, it's not really luck. It's 8% is 8%, but it just hasn't been happening. And this may be actually a good bonus stage for me. Now, I do need to touch on the divinities. I have been, obviously, you saw the 2x next pick. I have unlocked that. The next one I think I'm going to unlock is the extra multiplier, the +2 to the multiplier. And then finally, I'll be getting the extra chest console. But I do want to talk about where we are with that, because a couple things with the divinities have changed. And honestly, once I have finished unlocking the last few divinities with regard to with regard to the chest hunt, I am, and we'll talk about this after the bonus stage, I am going to get the Ultra Ascension one and just have it permanent. I feel like, while I understand, like, you could use those otherwhere for Dark Divinities, I'd rather just have it and not have to worry about implementing the Ultra Prestige strategy every time I Ultra Ascend. Even though Ultra Ascending is getting rarer and rarer. And honestly, once you have everything unlocked, the only reason you would Ultra Ascend then was, what would you Ultra Ascend then? Just to double up your divinity points at that point. Like, for example, when I have everything unlocked, like I've completed Rites of a Villager and all that, with Rites, that's being the last one. The only reason for me to even consider Ultra Ascending is to double up the divinity points. So that would mean I have basically farmed out the Skeleton, the White Knight, everybody to max, and then I actually feel like it would benefit me to Ultra Ascend. Alright, so we did get that done, that's good. We need 11 more dailies to complete this, and we have 16 dailies to choose from. So pretty good odds. Okay, so with that, is there anything I need to... I did get my claw up to 150, so that was a new achievement for me too, so that's good. However, as you can see, nothing I can really do right now. Probably should have bought the armor earlier, but, I mean, it is what it is. So now let's go ahead and ascend. And one thing I want to look at is how strong is inner power, because right now I have 80 billion. And I'm going to go from 80 billion to basically 2.3 trillion. So I'm especially curious about Cyclops. So let's go ahead and ascend here. And then let's look at Cyclops. So that does actually bring him in an extra almost 20 billion. That definitely is significant. That's 4%. And that's only with 2 trillion. So definitely inner power, a very powerful ability. Okay, that said, let's get going. Yeah, actually find this faster to just go through like this. I want to get the magnets. I do actually wish you could block upgrades. The one upgrade I wish I could block is actually Wow, this is a little... This is... So I went from 6 and I added 2 trillion. So this is about 33% faster. So that's good. I mean, we're finally getting to the point where it's much better overall in terms of ascending and being able to repair everything. And again, that actually is pretty huge for Cyclops for just 2 trillion, which is really right now where it's at. It'll be 4 days for Cyclops to really add up. So inner power is actually a huge change, especially late game. Oh, shoot. I screwed this up. I really do wish you could hotkey those in a different fashion. It's probably not necessary that I did that last one there. But again, I kind of dislike this juggle from just starting out, I'll be honest. Oh, well, I mean, probably a waste. Again, this is no luck with crits, walking away with that small amount. Also, not having Zeke's Disgrace didn't help any. Oh, well. It is what it is. I'll go farm more after this. It's not a big deal. I definitely, that is one of my biggest things that I hate about ascending like that, is it does take a bit to spin things back up where they need to be. And as you can see, it doesn't, ooh, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Oh, nice, starting out on a Mimic. Double Mimic, okay, wow. Oh, I have to play it safe. I was wondering if I should gamble and try to get the 2x next pick and then hit the saver since I was down to 2 mimics already. Yeah, there we go. That's Zeke. Yeah, I would have lost it right there. That would have been the death of me, and I wouldn't have my 2x next pick. So I made the right choice. And what do we get? This is my first time actually having 2x next pick work. Okay, will we get it? Damn! So close! Ah, 2 chests left. Granted, we did get all the multipliers. We walked away with a ton of QD. Alright, let's see. We actually need to get back. Alright, so we can grab Zeke's. The bow, the coin. Let's go over here. Will this get, no, it's not enough to get this. We'll max this out. Important thing to get is just get Zeke's. And come back here, buy everything. Okay, we didn't get enough for the strawberry yet. I think we actually should get this done first. Actually, I'm not even sure, but we do need to come back here and finish up upgrading these. That's for sure. 100% need to upgrade these. Okay, here's a Mega Horde. I'm actually just letting him wail on that because we don't have anything going on. I'm trying to get these upgrades done. I must have missed something there. Okay, now we have Deep Cut. Deep Cut, very important for farming. Gonna grab that next. And actually, you know, we did actually have, not a great, but we did at least get one. I mean, obviously, I'll go back and clean that up. I'm honestly most impressed with how effective inner power is. The fact that my Cyclops, again, with just 2 trillion, and again, I probably should have, like, ideally, I try to do 15%. If you're wondering why it has to be at least 15%, it's because it still takes me a bit, obviously, to get Trapped Forever unlocked. So without Trap Forever unlocked, I need at least 15%. So we were at 6 trillion, which would put it to about 1 trillion, about 900 billion, but about 1 trillion before I would really consider it. So that was double it. 50%. Okay, now we can focus on this. And again, this is a long road. So that's kind of my stance on why I pursue it that way. Rightfully or wrongfully. I mean, you will be the judge of me for that. But that's basically been my standard, because right now, obviously, I don't have Trapped Alone. That limits me from with that 15%, and therefore, you know, I need to Ultra Ascend. I mean, sorry, not Ultra, just regular Ascend, when I at least am making 15% more than what I was. So now I'm at 8.1, with 2 trillion in the bank. And so I should not Ultra Ascend according to my own logic until I have at least 1.2 trillion. Will I ascend right after I get 1.2? Actually, part of the reason why I held off was because I would have been at like 1.5 trillion, and I'm like, you know what, let's just save it for the video, you know? And that's what we did. We saved it. I saved it for you. And honestly, I think it was a good decision overall. But like I said, like, looking at that change for Cyclops is no joke. That's actually pretty huge that it went up 4% with just 2 trillion. So, I mean, all eyes are going to be on Cyclops going forward. Now we're at 99, so that's good. That said, I did want to talk about a few other things we've done. So, in terms of crafting, I was finally able to make the Shiny Pyramid and the Shiny Crystal Ball. Someone in my comments pointed out that those also unlock with Ancient Treasures. The issue was, I finally had cracked my first egg. I think I cracked the first egg last time. And it wasn't until after the fact that I looked back and said, oh, I cracked the egg. Let me go check and see if I can build those. And they were here, and I kind of missed it. So I went ahead and did that real quick. And again, 3% excellent and 3% options. Very, very nice upgrades. That said, I don't know if I showed this sword off. Oh, I certainly don't need you anymore. I got a 3-option Boreas longsword. Let me go ahead and write this down. So this is a almost perfect Boreas longsword that I have. I still have my excellent Kishar greatsword. Let me kind of organize these a little bit better. There we go. I have this guy. This is my Adranas blade with CPS and electric type souls. I don't think the electric type souls is worthwhile. I don't remember if the CPS bonus is good or not. Regardless, it's +3 and it has those 2 bonuses. I can't even remember what the other one was. So I do have that. Oh, we got another bonus stage. But the big thing was getting that extra option that I needed. That said, once we get back from this bonus stage, we'll go through, break all my dragon eggs. As you saw, I have 38 of the shining, or I was about to say shiny weapon stones like I'm playing Idle Kingdom Defense, even though it's not even relevant, those would be rubies. But I almost have 60 of the gems, and the first thing I'm going to unlock is the extra option %. So I think that'll get it up to 10% chance for extra options. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, that's what I want to get. I want to get that because then it just means better, you know, with chest in a chest coming up and with the sword and eventually the bow, right? Once I get the dark, which again is going to be a long ways away before I get the bow. And again, this is kind of where I question the Ultra Ascension that they're doing, especially with seeing the change in Cyclops already. Again, the recommended thing is you save up for Stone of Rage and... Oh, we got another multiplier coming. Excellent. Stone of Rage and... I know it isn't Rites of the Villager. It's the other... Oh, the Special Divinity, because that unlocks the bow. That's... And I wonder that I'm like, at that point, you have... Oh, we got the dagger. Oh, very nice. If only I could have done that right. Okay, we're getting SDs now, so wow, we might finally fix the problem here. The conventional wisdom is you get that in the Dark Divinity to unlock the bow, and you Ultra Ascend, and then get Rites of Ability. I question that because look how powerful Inner Power is going to be. Because with that much, it's like, why wouldn't you just get all three at the same time? And I screwed up at the end with them, but I walk away with 10 billion. 5 SD, almost enough to get what I want. And we're going to go right into a rage here. Gonna grab the Soul Compass. Gonna take a rage pill. And I need to grab Trapped Forever. There we go, we got it now. Oh, I kind of blew that. That's why I hate having to upgrade during things like this. I really do. I'm gonna grab 14 more, 15. Alright. Grab that. Get another rage in. Get my sword up. You. We got the dagger going still. You. 2 more there. Grab the glove. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Another glove. Still working on that dagger bonus. Yep, get it. That was actually a really good stack from the bonus stage. We got the dagger bonus. Oh, shoot. I should have popped this. I missed out. Oh, well, it's fine. I keep forgetting that, you know, we have that, and you got to remember to use it in clutch situations like that, because then I could have got that. I would have sent myself to the stratosphere. It would have been enough to get the ST I need, but it would have been a huge buff for the getting more demon claws. That said, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. Alright, the other thing we need to do is crack these dragon eggs. Okay, some divinity points. Very nice. We will talk about divinities after this. Yeah, Slayer points, like, I don't even understand. I don't understand why it's so few. 4 dragon scales. I do badly need dragon scales. 3 divinity points. Not great, but I mean, it's something. 4 divinity points. Getting a little bit better. Ooh, a Jewel of Soul. That's really what I need. And 4 scales, not bad, but, you know, kind of on the low end there, dragon scales. 5 divinity points. Now we've had 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 dragon scales, getting a little bit better. Another, okay, we're at 40 Jewels of Soul now. I want to get that. 41 Jewels of Soul. I want to get to those upgrades. 5 divinity points. 2 dragon scales. That's a disappointment. 5 million Slayer points. Not bad. 6 dragon scales. Now we're talking a little bit better. 42 Jewels of Soul. 18 away from the extra option. That's, yeah, Slayer point. And here's the last egg. I didn't have this many. And that's another Jewel of Soul. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that should be 43? Yes, 43 Jewels of Soul. So not bad. 5 jewels. That's a little lower. I mean, I am actually making this video a little bit earlier, though. So, but still pretty good. Wow, we got a lot of QDs all of a sudden. Oh, not that many. Okay, no, we're in good shape. That said, let's actually look at my divinities. So, as you can see, I got the 2x next pick. I did get, I think from the last time, I got the coin bonus. I did get this last time because, again, I get so frustrated fishing for soul multipliers. That's literally all I do if I'm actively playing. Next up, I'm going to get these 2x multipliers. Then I'm going to get this bonus. Then I'm going to get the chest hunt speed up. Once I have all that, then I'm absolutely getting the Ultra Prestige just to have it. I want to have Ultra Prestige just so I do not have to worry about the Ultra Prestige strategy. You can clearly criticize me if you think that's a waste of points. I feel like that's fair criticism to levy against me. But in my defense, especially since I think I missed doing it twice, I'd much rather have it. You know, I think it'll pay for itself so quickly just from the fact that I won't have to, there I blew it, I won't have to think about it when I Ultra Prestige. And I do think there's a lot of value in that. I really do. So first off, I'd be getting an extra... It really only takes... And again, saying 12... basically 12 Ultra Ascensions from where I'm at, which is huge, right? You're not really going to be Ultra Ascending that often. But again, the fact that it only takes 12 is kind of interesting. So, anyways, rant over. You know, I am kind of really interested, once you have 1.7 quadrillion souls, how much more is it to just go all the way and get the last 1 quadrillion? I mean, I guess I'll find out. We'll see how inner power scales, honestly. It seems like that's really the end game of endgame, right? You're basically 100% reliant on inner power, and there's no real multiplier to help you catch up to that. I don't think that's necessarily bad design, but it certainly is interesting. Especially, I wonder how the ninja plays into it too, because that's actually, I don't have the ninja. And again, like, if you can give me any tips on how I'm supposed to get that obscene amount of OD, and again, I might be able to get it, like I said, if we get to 10%, I should be able to get the STs. If I get the STs, you know, I get 3 ST, I can unlock it. And I can work towards the spear, and if I get the spear, maybe it's feasible. I don't know. I mean, I don't know because, I haven't done it, but, I mean, I'm assuming. Oh, here we go. Excellent Boreas plus... Oh, my God. It had to be Borelius. All right, let's see what we got. Just the Fire Souls. So how does it compare? 15. That is interesting. That is a super fire sword. You know what? Let me know if I should keep this in the comments. I'm very curious. I mean, it seems like excellent is actually really important. But that's my second excellent sword. That's my first one. You know, we're going to make this excellent row. That said, I really wish I had more space. So, we'll see what happens. One of the interesting things is I will be able to get the Dark Divinities soon-ish. And when I do, I'll be able to fight Victor in the bonus stage half of the time. That might be a interesting video when that happens. Let's put it that way. That said, let's go back to where I was. I was looking at divinities. We were talking about that. So like I said, I got this. And I'm just working on finishing up Chest Hunt. And then I am definitely getting the Ultra Prestige. Once I have Ultra Prestige, then we'll be looking at just filling out the stuff here. The souls while the game is closed. The CPS. The bonus stage. Actually, I'll get the sword one first. Then finish out these last couple here. Again, I don't see a reason to really rush into that. And then actually, once I have all that, I will have every divinity. And we'll be looking at Dark Divinities, which there's only 2 I'm really interested in. It's the bow attack speed and the buckshot. More interested in buckshot than anything. One of my minions come back? Okay, so they now are going to return... How'd I get to 190? Oh, I guess I had a decent one. So now they're returning 1 billion each. So not bad. This is 2 billion. This is 2 billion. 10 billion almost for the Golem. That's actually a big buff for the Golem. And of course, Cyclops, man. Cyclops is crushing it. Again, I can't believe how little we had to actually get to buff Cyclops. And that's huge, because basically Cyclops is going to compound on himself. Okay, finally, all that said, I think that covered just about everything that has happened while we've been gone. And again, the game's definitely slowing down, and I feel like it's slowing down a lot because it's... And don't get me wrong, do I think inner power is a bad thing? No. I mean... we basically, I feel like we need a stronger Soul Reaper at this point to keep up with inner power. That's what I think. We'll get these last silvers and we'll call it. I mean, that's how I feel right now. It's based on how strong inner power is, we need another tier of Soul Reaper 3. Honestly, instead of what we got with that flat 25%, it might have been better for, and again, backseat game developer. It might have been better for this to actually have been Soul Reaper 3, or maybe extend this and put Soul Reaper 3 down here. Because here's Soul Reaper 2. And where's original Soul Reaper? I think we probably need one that comes down off here that's, I don't know, let's say... I mean, again, I can't really suggest a number. It's up to... Pablo would have to test it. But I feel like we need to have something in there that gives you actually playing the edge to keep up with inner power. And again, the complaint... The only complaint I have is the gameplay now... And maybe this changes with the Dark Divinity. I doubt it. I haven't heard anything. Is that the game revolves around rage mode. Okay? So the way the game is played is you basically have to go farm slime and root. And again, I don't think that's necessarily like bad gameplay. But then you have to come back here and pray for a soul multiplier to rage 3 to 4 times. I do 4 times because of how the crits work. Like getting a lucky crit is basically all that matters at this point in the game. But see, I would say Wanderer's, like, if it was up to me, and again, it's not up to me, but I'm saying, like, things that I think would make the game better. Changing Wanderer's Path to be a 4x bonus for everything, okay? That at least keeps the bow... I mean, again, maybe the Dark Divinity with the bow changes this, and because I'm that far into the game, I don't know how this plays out with the bow, and that's a fair assessment. I'm not there yet. Because the big upgrade to the bow is that I do believe you can kill giants with it. But I still think Wanderer's Path should be changed to be 400% for everything. You know, 400% for the regular and... Let's see what we get here. For regular minions as well, as and the giants. So it's still a bigger upgrade, honestly, but it doesn't push the game exclusively to rage bill. I mean, because right now, I mean, honestly, if it's the game. I wouldn't say frustrating, but. You know, that's, oh, damn, didn't even get my 2x. That was a pretty dull one. So I'm gonna look at this right here. Now let's grab 4 of those. Let's grab some of those. Right, everybody else is in good shape. And I'm not worried about getting face mask, if you're wondering. I don't see the value in that right now. It might become valuable with, if I get the next STs, so I probably should... work on it, but really all the work on it means go farm slimes with the factory. Alright, so I lost my train of thought. The chest hunt knocked me out of my train of thought. Oh, it was Wanderer's Path. I feel like Wanderer's Path kind of changes it. Really pushes the game. And the thing is, if I had enough, you know, oh, here's Kristoff. I've never seen him before. Oh, a passive 15% CPS bonus during any December. Oh. Well, shit. I mean, that's a pretty nice bonus for 1/12 of the year. A little out of my budget right now. I'd rather... But anyways, back to this. You know, at my point in the game, the best thing I could do is... And again, I wish this was 2 minutes. 2 minutes to me would be the perfect amount of time, and you have all these again. Because you don't need a soul bonus for 4 minutes. You cannot soul... I mean, you can't use rage mode for 4 minutes, I don't believe. I believe it's about 15 seconds per. You can get 11 uses of the rage pill right now. You know, 15 seconds per, that's 165 seconds, so just under 3 minutes. So, okay, maybe 2 minutes would be too low. But in that case, we're looking at 3 minutes. Is that right? It's 15 seconds times 12. That's 3 minutes. Yeah. So I guess this would need to be 3 minutes, and I mean that kind of screws the math up, right? 3 minutes instead of 4 minutes. Well, now we're kind of splitting hairs, so I guess this is actually pretty good for 4 minutes. Especially if you do any kind of game. But anyways, regardless. You know, my frustration with the game... Let me grab that. Is that at the end game, all I'm doing is trying to get between... Well, any kind, really. Honestly, a 25x is... Technically, it's a silver box. A low silver. Let's put it that way. Honestly, if anything, this should be 40x, and we should start from there. Just 25x makes sense for a CPS bonus. This should be 40x. Just because of how the soul multiplier works. Anyways. The whole game just revolves around fishing for a soul multiplier, rage 3 to 4 times, fish for the next one. And do that until you're out, like... of both slime and root, and then go farm again. That's your end game. I Wanderer's Path does contribute to it, but even without it, that's going to be it, because that's just how rage mode and everything else works. So, but that's kind of my complaint. All right. See, this is what I mean. We got the neck bonus. We can now pop this. This is the correct way to do it. Maybe we'll get some stuff here. But see how that using the daily CPS bonus correctly is a huge boost. I honestly feel like they should have a second one over in there. That it shouldn't be just the CPS bonus. It should be both a CPS and a soul bonus. I feel like that'd be fair because again, you get the 50 seconds for the soul bonus. You could already have your stuff ready. You're in rage mode. You're near a guy. You pop it. You rage, and then you at least get one a day without having to fish per box. That'd be fair. I would not, however, with how they changed the CPS one, I would not want it to be standalone. I don't want it to be. I would want it to be equivalent. So if you actually pop the box, oh, this will be interesting. Never had this much stuff with Okay, start with 13. That's pretty good. What? Oh, come on. Oh, really? This could have actually gotten me my S... We had 220s. What the hell? This is the craziest one I've ever seen. I could have had 33, 46, 51, 79. I would have had 79 in multipliers. I could have actually got enough ST, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Wow. Oh, there the dream went to die. Oh, man. Wait, we got 10x and a... Oh. Wow, okay. Did I just blow it? I mean, I blew it for sure, but I forgot I had the 10x rolling. Wow. I do appreciate you guys for faking me out, though. One person commented that I need to boost during this. And I actually went to the Discord and I said, does boost do anything? Because I thought it didn't do anything. And they're like, of course it doesn't do anything. Have you read the achievement? I'm like, dude, somebody on my channel said I needed to boost during it, but it doesn't. It's just all my crits. Crits are just the luck. Yeah. Well, I mean, we did actually spend everything, so that's good. I think I blew it. I think I blew getting my ST for my chance to actually get that stupid crate upgrade. Well, I mean, if it's any consolation, that does mean we're closer to it actually being feasible. Not that I'm really looking for a consolation prize, but that's the mentality, right? I mean, you have to remember your abilities. I mean, abilities, your 20x over here, and use it for free. I didn't realize Kristoff actually gave us a buff during December. That's kind of interesting. But again, it's only for December. I mean, I don't mean to judge, but it's definitely a FOMO thing, right? You need to buy it now because it's only good in December, and if you don't buy it now, it's not good the rest of the year. So you want to, you know, leaning into a FOMO a little bit. I mean, realistically, I'll be able to get it next year, assuming, you know, nothing crazy. I mean, I say nothing crazy, but I mean, at the rate I'm playing the game, I should be able to finish these up. And then once I get those up, unless there's something else, I mean, well, I should get these and these. And unless there's something else, I'll be good to go. I think realistically, I'll probably save up soul gems. I mean, damn. If I get 5 gems per week, just that's 14 weeks. But I mean, we'll have to see. Maybe I could win some gems on the Discord. That'd be funny. But you know, focus on what we need to get the extra option, get the extra chance here, and then yeah. But anyways, that was kind of, I kind of rambled a bit there. We had a lot actually happened in this video compared to normal. So that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.